crafty friends, it's Tiffany here, and I'm super excited to share this tutorial with you. I know quite a few of you commented that you were excited for the tutorial for this little mini album made out of a file folder, just one file folder. So yeah, I've added a few little extra touches to it, and I'm going to show you how to make it. It may end up being a two-parter again. I don't want to make a really long video, and I've been having some troubles uploading my longer videos lately. So also, please stay tuned. I'm going to let you know who is the winner of my giveaway from National Scrapbook Day, the gorgeous My Mind's Eye papers. I'm right here, I'll show you really quick. Giving this away, this pack collection, I should say, of gorgeous Gingham Foundry items. So if you're not already subscribed, be sure and subscribe, because I'm going to start giving away a bunch of beautiful paper collections that I've got sitting around at my house. I love to share. Love to craft. Have friends to craft with. Okay, let's see. So first of all, what we need well, maybe I should do a quick walkthrough in case you haven't seen it. And like I said, I added a few things to it. I found this gorgeous ribbon in my stash that matches so perfectly. I got it a year or two at Joann's, but isn't that pretty? It's velvet. I am a sucker for velvet ribbon. Whenever I see it, I just have to buy it. So I added some to the spine because the spine isn't very pretty. You could add some lace or just, whatever. You have a little piece of muslin fabric. Yeah, I've got a little magnet here. And you don't have to have a magnet, but it just wasn't like staying closed very well there. So layered up some stickers, and I fussy cut a flower here. And I've got a pocket here, and I've got some little tags. So this one gave me some trouble. I glued down the front of this ribbon, but I didn't glue it on the back, and then it kind of shifted when it was in the sewing machine. So don't make that mistake. Glue the front and the back. Just a little bit, at least. I'm not gonna, well, I don't know if I should try and arrange them again how I had them or not, but okay. Add a little piece of ribbon there for a little pull. And then I've got just a tuck spot here. The rainbow paper. I didn't want to like totally cover up that rainbow paper because it's so cute. Oh, so stinking cute. I love this paper collection. This is the Dream Big Little Girl paper collection from Echo Park. I think it came out last year, but I've had it in my stash. I've actually been playing with it with my granddaughter. And she loved the little chipboard elements. Like, she's been playing with them, like they're little toys. And they're so cute. The little bunny doll and the little butterflies and stuff. Little waterfall there. Tag pocket there. Just added a little bit of crinkled seam binding for the bow on that. I just glued it on. Trying to make this, not too complicated, but cute at the same time. So it's really actually easy to make this little file folder album. And then it can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be. You can decorate it as much as you want. Or, leave it very simple. Just simply cover the pages. I did get this idea from Alyssa Berry, and I'll link her video below. She has so many great ideas for file folder mini albums. So, but hers is very, like completely different from mine. You probably wouldn't even know that it was the same idea. The base, you know, the base of it is the same. So anyway, that's my little album. I did rip the ribbon in half because it's really wide and I didn't want it to cover up so much of the paper on the back, but so cute. So, okay. First of all, what we need is a file folder, and I've got a package here from, I've got a package from Walmart, and I've got a package from, the Dollar Tree, and they're pretty much the same quality. I would say they're same color, pretty much the same thickness. The Walmart might be just a hair thicker. But I don't want something that's super thick because that's going to make it harder to fold into all the different layers because this gets really thick, obviously. So, yeah, the dollar store is great. It's kind of funny because I have an older package from the dollar store and a newer one, and I've used up most of my older one, but the quality has gone way down, and the color, like this is the old one, and this is the color. Got all my notes on it here, but... So you can see the color difference, and it's a lot thinner, which is okay for this project, actually. So, and I have decided that I like for this particular one, I like the file folders with the tab in the center. You can use any of the left, right, or center, but they're going to be set up pretty much the same. But let me show you, like, let's see, how can I show you? Oh, here. So this is one with the right tab, and this is the one I've got ready to go. But you can see that you end up with this on the back rather than just this whole curve out on the back, and that's really the only difference. And I'm not, yeah, so that's the right tab and that's the center tab, and I haven't done one with a left tab, but I imagine it'd just be opposite of this. And you can like flip it inside out, and if you don't like how, let's see, maybe I'm trying to explain things too much, but I'm kind of picky. But yeah, you can kind of flip it all around inside out if you want your tabs in a different order. Yeah, just kind of whatever you want. Now, let's see here. So what we need to do is clear a little space on my messy table. We're going to take our file folder and simply open it up. So you've got your tab on your right side. I'm going to make a mark, just a little X here, just to make sure I know where I am. And this is the inside. And then we're going to take that. So we've got the folds running up and down. Just going to fold that in the other opposite direction. Let's see, I might need to adjust my camera just a bit so I can have the camera right in my face. All right, and then all we're gonna do is just fold that. Try to get it right exactly on the edge to edge. Okay, which is a little harder than it sounds because it's so long. I'm gonna start here, and a bone folder comes in really handy for this project. Okay, yeah, that is really, okay, I think this is not straight or square. Okay, so what you want to make sure of is, looks straight there. I'm gonna grab my paper trimmer. I know some of my viewers have told me that file folders are not always straight or square. I'm gonna check this. Yeah, okay, it's not. That's my problem. I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit off if I can. Let's see if my paper trimmer will cut that little hair. Okay. So just like that much wasn't straight. And if you're not a perfectionist like I am, you don't have to worry about this, but yeah, it's definitely not straight. You can see that. So probably want to do that first. Okay, hopefully that will help. Still doesn't look very straight, but all right. Now let's try again. Okay, so open it up. You've got your tab on your right. And I'm probably going to run out of daylight here too. And still not looking super straight, but okay. Press that down. I'm going to grab my bone folder and make that nice and sharp, nice and flat there. So we're going to get a lot of bulk in this. All right. Now we're going to fold it back this way, the way it had been folded. But rather than lining them up like they are in the original fold, I'm going to bring it out, the top part out, so that it kind of meets up with the bottom section, so they're both the same length. And the easiest way to do this, I think, is to hold it here and then kind of pinch it over here a little bit at a time, like that. Okay, and then take your bone folder and just flatten that down. I'm gonna flatten the other side too, make it nice and crisp. Okay, now what we want to do is fold the top section back. Try and keep it all together, and you want your tab to be hanging out, so you want this corner to match up with your folded section, and just push it down a little bit. And if you use your bone folder, you're going to get a lot less like cracking or crinkling there where you're folding it. Okay, and then we're going to flip that over this way and take that back section and fold that out as well, trying to match that up and matching up your folds, which will be your spine. That looks pretty good, and it doesn't have to be perfect if you're going to cover it with a piece of ribbon or lace or something. Okay, there we go. Now, got this so far, looks pretty good, but what we want to do now is open it up all the way. Let's see, we want our tab on the right side. So open that up. Tab is on the right. There's my little X. And we want to cut here and here. So on that last fold, the fold that's on the right, that's on so closest to your tab. So there's a bunch of folds here. There's, you know, the original one is here, and then all these extra ones, and then this is the one that we just made, the farthest one on the right. So we're going to make like an upside down T, cut there and there. I'm going to use my paper trimmer because I know it will help me get a straight line, but you can certainly use your scissors. And cut in there. I love this paper trimmer because it has this wire that goes down the center of it and shows me exactly where it's going to cut. Okay, so there, and then you can fold it back up. I'm going to fold it along this last line, and then you can cut here, and it'll cut both sides at the same time as you've got it folded up. You want to make sure that your sides are meeting up straight though. Okay. And you can, like I said, you can just take your scissors and go right along that score line, right to that intersection there. Don't go past where your next score or fold line is. I'm going to use my paper trimmer again. Paper trimmers are wonderful things to have if you're doing paper crafts. Trying to get those two lined up. Okay, that looks pretty good. Actually, maybe I'll go from this bottom section here. Okay, good. Make sure it's really all even. Okay. All right. So we open it back up again with the tab on the right. And then we've got this. Oh, didn't quite get all the way through. So you can see this flap, two flaps here on the top. So we're going to fold it kind of the opposite direction that it was, I guess. So it looks like this. So fold those again so they're nice and flush, and then we've got these two flaps here. You can see. So we're going to fold those back. So everything's kind of going in the opposite direction now. So you kind of have to refold things just a bit, but it's nothing difficult. Okay, I think I'll use my bone folder there. All right, pick it back up how I had it. So those are both folded back, and then we're going to take this middle section and bring that forward. So you're making like a upside down W, but it can just be an M, right? So you're making an M, and then we need this to be folded on that last mark. Put everything together like that. Okay, so that gives you two extra pages. So that gives you a front cover and a back cover. Those two flaps that we just cut. Isn't that awesome? So now let's see. Now I've ended up with, okay. So for some reason, I like it better with the big tab on the top. So maybe I shouldn't have folded everything inside out. So I'm going to take it apart. I am really picky. You don't need to do this if you don't want to. If you don't care which way your tabs go. So I'm going to fold it the other direction really quick. So fold that out like that. Fold those back. I just want it to be the same as my other book. Okay, and then fold this way. Okay, get that. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. And my spine is far from perfect now, but oh, that's actually better. I don't know what just happened there, but okay, that's pretty close. So we've got, that's our front cover, and it's a little bit flimsy, but don't worry, once you cover it with a couple layers of paper and glue, it makes it really sturdy. So we'll have a pocket here. On the side, we'll just glue it here, and then we'll have, again, this will all be covered, well, as much as you want to cover it, but we'll have, this will be our top pocket. I'm going to go ahead and cut a little notch there before I forget, because that's That's just like me to forget the notch. Let's see which paper. I'm gonna cut my paper and my, okay, that's the one I need. Let's see. Well, I'll do that in a second, I guess. Finish showing you, and then this will be another side pocket. We'll glue the top, and then this will be the back. Isn't that so awesome? From one file folder. It's like this whole little mini album, and then you add your little tags, and it just makes it even more fun. So I did round some corners. Let's see. Okay, I had to find my circle punch. So let's see, this is the side pocket, first page. Second page is where we want to put our notch. And for that, before we glue our book together, I want to cut my notch. I'm going to cut I've already got my paper trimmed to size, and for this paper, it's about, I think these are, I'm just going to measure it again to tell you. And every book might be slightly different, so you probably want to lay your paper out. It's about 4 1/8 by 5 and, what is that? Almost 5 3/4. So it's 1 tick mark before 5 3/4. That makes, sorry, I'm terrible at measurements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11/16, 5 and 11/16. And then for the other pages, I will show you how to do those in a second, but this page is just a rectangle, so that's pretty easy. So I'm going to hold them up together, leaving a little space on either side, if you can see that. Okay, my thumbnail here is where the fold is. And I'm going to punch them at the same time, just taking out about maybe 1/4 of the height of that circle, like that, okay? And then when I glue it on, it's all coming apart. When I glue it on, I'll shift it down just a little bit, so I'll have that, still have that border around it, the manila folder border, okay? Good, so got that done. And now I'm gonna take my little baby glue bottle. I love this little thing. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I think they came in a 3-pack for like $5. Hobby Lobby has such good prices. I think we can get them online too. I'll see if I can find them and link it below, and I'll link as much as I can below for you guys to make it easier for you to find what you need. And I really appreciate it if you purchase anything from the links that I have below, because it helps me earn just a few dollars to get more supplies for making videos. All right, now front, then this will be our, let's see, did I undo anything when I was playing with it? No, it looks good still. So we'll have a side pocket here, so we just need to glue. And on mine, I did not glue the top. As you can see, I left the top open, and I just glued the bottom as all, so that, well, I glued the spine too, but so I could get this bigger card in and out of there. So that's up to you. If you want to just have a side pocket, you'd want to glue. Oh, so I didn't glue the bottom. Silly me. It's already there. So all I glued was this spine spot here, right along here. So we're going to do that. And yeah, that's up to you whether you want to glue along the top here or not to make that pocket. Alrighty, just like that. This is going to make a cut up file folder become a book. This is so cool. I love this idea from Melissa. Okay, so that's our pocket here. Then this is our top loading pocket. So I'm gonna open that up and glue along, let's see, I don't need to glue there, it's already attached. So I want to glue the bottom and this side here. Okay, so you can just lift that over that way to the right, glue along the spine here again. And I've got my art glitter glue in here. It grabs really quickly. I love it. And it doesn't make a mess when you get it on something that you don't want it to be on. It dries really matte. It's just really nice glue. And your edges may not line up perfectly. That's just how it goes with a file folder, I guess. It's not the end of the world. I have to tell myself that everything's gonna be all right, right? Okay, and this is another side pocket. So I'm just gonna pull that down like that. And I am gonna glue the top on this one. I'm just gonna do it the same as my other. So the top and the left side or the spine. Sorry, have to see if I'm in camera. And if you know you want to put something big in this pocket, you might not want to glue the top as again. Okay, that's it. Isn't that fun? I'm going to round the corners. Let's see. I'm going to use my corner chomper, my crocodile, crop-a-dile. Corner chomper. Ooh, I might be about due for a new one. It punches much better through like heavier weight for some reason. Trim that up a little bit. Okay, so I did that corner. Let's see, I think I did this corner. Yes. I might just use the smaller side, the 1/4 inch side for that corner. And then anything else? Oh, looks like I did that corner. Probably not super necessary, but it doesn't look great. I'm gonna try again. The other side, there we go. Okay. Flip it back. Okay. And that top corner there also, which, oh, that's this, okay. Same thing. I just did that. Okay, it's just the other side. All right. And then, okay. I did the backs too. Okay. Smaller side, the 1/4 inch side. Okay, there we go. That's our book. So we've got our front cover, pocket here, pocket here. Pocket here and back. All right. Now for the fun parts. I might just do the cover and then be done for today and finish the rest another day. And I've got a busy weekend, so it might be next week. I'm not sure. But let's see, I think I will let you know who the winners are of my giveaway right now. And I've got 2 winners to send a collection to each one of them. The first one is Teresa Hewgill. I'm sorry, Teresa, I don't know how to say your last name. And also for Crafty Girl 33. congratulations. I will be sending you guys one of these beautiful collections. If you can, I will link my email below. So, or not link it, but, you know, give you my email below. So if you will send me your address so I can send this to you. And also, if you don't mind getting, I will also leave a link below for my Buy Me a Coffee website to help me pay for the shipping. If you don't mind donating $5 towards the shipping, that would be super. And anybody else that wants to help with that, that would be wonderful, because this 12 by 12 paper and like the chipboard stickers and stuff are very heavy and they're expensive to ship. But I really want to share this stuff with you guys. But yeah, I have to be able to afford to ship everything. So, yeah, I'm excited to start sharing my stash. So let's just redo this cover. I've already got some papers trimmed to size. Let's see, I just messed them all up, but this cute one, so fun. Got pink. I do have the solids also, the solids kit with it, and I did get this one on Amazon along with the solids, so I'll link that below. Such a beautiful kit, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm so in love. Here's one of the solids. I love it because it's got the pink on one side and the green on the other side. Other colors as well, but okay. So I've got a base already cut to size of the solid pink, and obviously I need to corner round that one also. I'm just gonna do these two sides here, top and bottom here. Oh, I need the bigger. You can see I've got a little piece of washi tape on my 1/2 inch side, which I probably use the most, so that way I don't have to try to, you know, sit there and figure out which side is the big one and which side is the smaller one. Okay, let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. And then I've got a piece cut. Let me give you the measurements for this. So that is 4 3/16 for that one. And then this one is exactly 4 inches. Woo, look at that. That will help you save on your paper. 4 inches. Not that it uses a ton for this little cute little mini project, but, and then it's one mark over 5.5. And then this one is just about 5 3/4. Okay. And then I also need to do corner rounding on that one. I don't know why this takes me so long. I'm not fast at doing tutorials, but okay. There's that. And we can go ahead and glue that together. I do like using glue, especially for the cover, because it does definitely add more stability to your project. And like I said, these file folders aren't the sturdiest, but if you have file folders that are more sturdy, that are thicker, go ahead and try to use them. I don't know how easy it would be to fold it all up, but oh, I should have, okay. I did use my emery board, and I sanded the edges of this one. You can see the white around the edges. It really adds to it, I think. It gives it that extra cuteness, but ooh, and I really want to do that. I might let my glue dry and do that. Okay, went ahead and sanded the edges on those. I just kind of wiped the glue down so it didn't make it lumpy. I do that all the time, you guys. Seriously, I'm so forgetful. But yeah, I just use like a heavy weight emery board. And I just go like that on, like I'll set it right on the edge of my counter. My counter is like white granite, or it's not granite, what's it called? Anyway, it's a stone, and so it doesn't, you know, doesn't phase it. And I just sand the edges. I have a fancy little tool that sands the edges, but this is just easier and faster for me. So, okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue those on off camera so you don't have to watch. Okay, you guys, I just opened this package that I had bought on Amazon, and the first pages that I bought, I just bought single papers, and I had not seen this page before. Oh my gosh. So adorable. Okay, so I'm thinking I might use this one. I am going to give this one away in my next video, which will probably be part 2 of this one. So be sure and stick around. I mean, be sure and, you know, tune in for that one next week. Might be Thursday when I get it done, either Wednesday or Thursday. But I'm going to give that one away, and I think I'm going to make, and I'm going to be making this one for my granddaughter. But oh my gosh, I love this one. So cute. So I'm trying to decide if I want to put that instead of this. I think she would love this little duck, or little goose. Look at the little goose with the little flowers around her neck. Oh, it's getting dark here. Sorry. So I need to wrap this up, but so basically all I did was I cut out a little tag out of the solids, the pink, just like same, you know, let's see, I had a little piece cut here. It's just 2.5 inches wide, and it's probably 3, doesn't matter the length as long as, you know, you've only got this much poking up. So you really only need a little scrap that's 2.5 inches wide. And take, if you happen to have a tag hanging around, I've got these darling little tags. I mean, I could have used that, but I wanted it to be pink. And all you need to do is use that as a template and trim those corners like that. If you don't have a tag hanging around, then cut your little corner, flip that over upside down, and use that as a template so that both corners will be the same. Okay, and that's it's so tiny, it's kind of hard. I'm just going to use this, but or make yourself a template that looks, you know, that looks straight. Okay, easy as that. And then I sanded the edges on that as well quite a bit to give a little bit more distressed look to that. And then just take your simple paper punch, regular old paper punch, and punch a hole there, and that's your little tag. Adds a lot of extra fun dimension to your project. Give a little sand in, and I did kind of, sorry, that's probably noisy. I did just kind of stick my scissors into that hole to add a little bit of distressing to that. Okay. And sorry, my camera is struggling with focusing, but okay, that's about all there is to that. You can stick that on there, and then I did tie I had a little scrap of string. I might have to do that later because I don't think I have any more right now, so I'll just kind of Yeah, put a little glue on that, I think. Not too much. Let's see, I've got my little piece here. I want to make sure that it's pretty close to this corner, but not next to it. Just poking out, you know, as much as I want it. And lay that down, leaving a little, maybe 1/4 inch around. Looks pretty good. Okay, so that's your tag. Whoops. So I might get some string put on that later. I might not, we'll see. And then this, I probably want to sand that a little. Okay, it looks like I actually inked the edge of this one. Can't remember what I did a week ago. It's all right. Just sanded this one. You can do either one, whatever you like. I think I like the sanding better on that. So I did add a little dimension here with some of my Dollar Tree foam stickers. One in each corner. You can get these in the hardware section. They are acid free. I hope they still have them. I haven't looked for them for a while. Let me know if you guys look for them and find them. But I really like the thickness of them. They're not as thick as the Pop Dots. This batch has been harder for me to get the backings off of. Okay, but yeah, sometimes I feel like the Pop Dots are just a little too thick. Alrighty, that looks pretty good. And then we can glue on. Let's see. I don't know, that might be just too much orange. I don't know. I'm just gonna cut it out and see if I like it or not. All right, so I don't know. I think I would probably need to trim it down just a little bit, but it might be too much orange for me. I like the brightness of this one. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, there's other cute ones that you could use as well. If you wanted to make more than one, you totally could with one collection, but you'd have to use a different, you know, different cards for it is the only thing. I think you need different cards in the pockets too, but oh, that's cute. Oh, so sweet. And the stripes, I love the stripes too. I hadn't used any of the stripes. I might use stripes here. Maybe not, I don't know. Okay, so, and then yeah, just glue your little, okay, I guess I need to make a decision. Sorry, I'm just like ho-humming around. That's cute, but it's just, I guess I could trim some more of the orange off. Maybe I'll do that so that more of the yellow shows. I'm just gonna do that for my little granddaughter. Okay. I don't know, I hate to cut this. So cute. Just a little bit, I guess. Okay, let's see, how's it looking? A little off the bottom.